over. Hockey's back in Savannah. The Ghost Pirates hitting the ice for Season 4, riding momentum from last year. Confidence, consistency, and a steady hand from returning head coach Jared Stahl. Backed by the Stanley Cup champ Florida Panthers and AHL Charlotte Checkers, this team's built to compete. And once again, WJCL 22 is your home for Ghost Pirates hockey all season long. Hello and welcome to our Ghost Pirates season preview special on WJCL 22. I'm Amy Zimmer. Over the next 30 minutes, we're getting you ready for another exciting year of hockey in the hostess city. We have exclusive interviews, inside access to training camp, and all the energy leading into opening night. Sports anchor Pat Timlin is live from Enmarket Arena, home to the Savannah Ghost Pirates, where in less than 24 hours, the teams will kick off the regular season. Hey, Pat.
Hey, Amy, it's the calm before the storm here. I know there's nobody in the seats right now, but by this time tomorrow, it will be an electric atmosphere at one of the best venues in all of the ECHL. Let's take a look at the matchup that the fans will be packing the stands for. The Norfolk Admirals coming into town to play the Savannah Ghost Pirates. Puck drop is at 7 o'clock, and of course, we'll have the game right here on WJCL. The fans here got a taste of the excitement that hockey in Savannah brings with the preseason finale this past Saturday. I'll have much more on that and plenty more on the Ghost Pirates coming up a little bit later. For now, Amy, back to you.
All right, thanks, Pat. We'll check back in with you in just a few minutes. And the Ghost Pirates are hard at work on the ice, skating through a 10-day training camp as they gear up for their 4th season in franchise history. The team focused, motivated, and hungry, chasing their first ever Kelly Cup playoff berth. A new ECHL season is here, and the Savannah Ghost Pirates wasting no time getting to work. For veteran forward Logan Drevich, it's a familiar feeling. He's the only player to sign with the team in all 4 seasons.
The fans here, unbelievable. It's no place I'd rather be. Me and my wife consider this our second home, so I couldn't be more excited for the season to get going.
Drevich led Savannah last season with 40 assists, playing in every single game. He's the franchise's all-time leader in games played, assists, and total points. However, his focus, leading the team to its first Kelly Cup playoffs.
This has to be our year. Like I said, last year came up short, and it's just really not acceptable 3 years in a row. You know, the crowd we have, the team we have, the standards to be in the playoffs and win a championship.
Among the new faces, Matt Koopman joining the Ghost Pirates after 2 full pro seasons in Wheeling. He says skating under the umbrella of the Florida Panthers, last season's Stanley Cup champs, is all the motivation he needs.
I think you see the success that they have, and it hopefully trickles on down through. I know our goal here in Savannah is to get into the playoffs, and it doesn't happen overnight. It's a long year, and you know, you just want to put yourself in a good position. I think when you see the older club doing that and winning the Stanley Cup, I think it obviously gives you motivation down here to want to try and win the Kelly Cup and bring a championship to Savannah.
And for young defenseman Michael Suda, this marks his first full pro season after joining Savannah late last spring, a moment he's been waiting for since leaving Cornell and ready to make an impact.
It was good to get down here last year. I definitely feel more comfortable now, so hopefully I can play a good role in helping this team win. I mean, we definitely have the guys in the room to do it. We just got to outwork some of these teams. I know a lot of these teams in this division are older, so hopefully we got some good experience, and just outworking teams is the biggest thing for us.
And the Ghost Pirates are chasing the success of their affiliates. The Florida Panthers fresh off a 2nd straight Stanley Cup, and the Charlotte Checkers a consistent contender in the AHL. Savannah hoping that winning culture trickles down to the coast. We're going to bring back in sports anchor Pat Timlin live from Enmarket Arena. And Pat, safe to say the Ghost Pirates are ready to raise a banner of their own this season.
Correct, Amy. It's the 2nd season for the Ghost Pirates being in the Florida Panthers organization, and there's actually 2 players on this roster with NHL contracts. In life, they say success starts at the top, and that's the case for this organization.
It's year 2 for this crew, being a part of the Southeast Hockey Empire that rules the continent.
We're the double champs. Let's go!
The captain of the ship, the back-to-back defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers. The Ghost Pirates goalie, Evan Cormier, even got a chance to suit up with the Cats and their quest for a cup.
How hard they work every day on and off the ice it's very motivating. It's pushed me a lot.
Then there are the Charlotte Checkers. Think of them as the quartermasters in the AHL, serving both South Florida and Savannah, while also making noise themselves.
His shot, he scores!
They return to the Calder Cup Finals for a second straight year. And rounding out the ship are the Ghost Pirates in the ECHL.
Group looks amazing. We're young, we're fast. We're going to outcompete teams every night.
A rowdy bunch of young and talented players, ready to live the same success as the rest of the crew in their quest for a Kelly Cup.
You see their success, and you want it bad for us as well. And they make the playoffs as a standard, and we're going to chase championship from there.
This is certainly the fleet that the Ghost Pirates want to be sailing with. All right, that's it for puns for now.
All right, thanks so much, Pat. Yeah, I see what you did there. We still got a long special ahead, okay? Save some for later. All right, we'll check back in with you in just a few minutes. And get comfortable at home because we are just getting started here on our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special. Coming up next, we go one-on-one with Ghost Pirates head coach Jared Stahl. Stay with us.
I love watching the hockey here in Savannah. The Ghost Pirates is my favorite team. I support them 100% of the time.
I love screaming really loud.
Oh, the energy. It's just so much fun.
I like to watch fights.
I like the food. This is a chili dog, I guess, a chili cheese dog. I told her make it as messy as possible because I'm going to demolish this.
Go Ghost Pirates!
A game day at Enmarket Arena, truly an electric family experience from start to finish, Pat.
You're right about that, Amy. This lights up, lights down show is a personal favorite of mine. I mean, just take a look. It was great to catch up with the fans here at Enmarket Arena who were treated to a pretty special preseason finale at Enmarket Arena, Amy.
Yeah, a tune-up for everyone in the building. And welcome back to the Savannah Ghost Pirates preseason special on WJCL 22. I'm Amy Zimmer, Pat Timlin, live at Enmarket Arena. And Pat, you were over there this weekend for the preseason finale. How was the atmosphere?
Yeah, it was a cool one because they played the Gargoyles, the new team here in the ECHL, and the Ghost Pirates welcoming them to the league in a very haunted fashion, if you will. Let's take a look at some of the action. Savannah come out on top in this one, 5-1. Goals coming from everywhere across the ice. Nick Granowitz, one of the returners on this team who found the back of the net, as Savannah tallied 37 shots on the afternoon. And there was also some newcomers making their mark at Enmark Arena. Matt Koopman, Hunter Johannes, Bryce Brodzinski, and Mitchell Russell all scored goals as the Ghost Pirates dominated the Gargoyles. Team captain Logan Drevich was one of the returning veterans who sat out the scrimmage to stay fresh ahead of the long grind of the ECHL season, but he was the first one to congratulate the boys on the victory. I caught up with him outside of the locker room for his thoughts on this team heading into opening night.
You know, everyone seems great right off the bat. We have a good group, tight group, the core's back. So, just stick together and we do everything together and, have each other's back. I know that, the guys that were here last year is a bitter taste in our mouth of not making the playoffs. That's the standard to make the playoffs. It's, if we don't, it's a failure, especially to these fans. So, it's not a goal, it's a standard. And, we're going to chase the championship this year.
Yeah, well, if the Ghost Pirates score 5 goals every night, making the playoffs should be pretty simple, Pat.
Yeah, correct, Amy, and giving the fans plenty to stand up and cheer about. I caught head coach Jared Stahl walking into the locker room, and I think I even saw him crack a smile. I think he was happy with their performance and is ready for the season to get underway.
Yeah, I would be too. All right, thanks, Pat. We'll check back in with you shortly. And as Pat just mentioned, plenty to smile about for Coach Stahl entering a fresh season. Year 2 brings a lot more confidence and clarity. Last season, Stahl guiding the Ghost Pirates to a franchise record 31 wins, making a strong impact in just his first year. Stahl proving to be a solid fit for the Florida franchise before coming to Savannah. He spent 2 seasons as an assistant coach with the Charlotte Checkers. I sat down with Coach Stahl to talk about what he's learned since his first season.
From my point of view, definitely more settled. I think each year presents its own challenges in a good way. It's a new group. There are obviously some returning players, but you kind of have to start from the beginning again. So that's been the process the last week. Just kind of starting over, getting to our mindset, the way that we want to play, and just kind of building every single day. As far as playing wise, I think our personnel, we were a little bit bigger team as of this time last year, which hopefully is a positive when you mix the size with hopefully the speed we can play with. The funny thing about our staff, we've been talking about the phrase being masters of adaptability. So I definitely learned that tenfold last season. Something that our players are going to be needed to be adaptable in every situation. I'm pumped. It's a long summer always. It's a long summer of recruiting. We kind of, as a staff, want to reward our work in a way that we recruited heavy and hard all summer long. Now you can kind of put all the work and hours into the off season onto the ice where it matters most and where it's the most fun. So we're excited just to see where we start off, but as far as a team, we're just going to be looking for that mindset to be aggressive and get after teams.
And how about this? The Ghost Pirates in the process of building a brand new training facility in a partnership with the city of Port Wentworth. As our Dave Williams explains, that facility will be much more than just a training facility.
This was the scene back in August of last year when Zoyer Sports, owners of the Savannah Ghost Pirates, the Oakview Group, and the city of Port Wentworth broke ground on a new training facility called the Ice Cove, along with an entertainment and recreation complex. That complex will be part of the new Anchor Park development in Port Wentworth.
It's going to be a state-of-the-art training facility for them, and they're going to make the players want to come here. The players already love this city because of the fan base, because of the beautiful arena that we play in. But having that training facility too is a whole other level to it.
I think that's going to be a great addition for Zoyer Sports with the Savannah Ghost Pirates, with also having the addition with the amphitheater attached to the Ice Cove. I think it's going to be a great hub for entertainment out there in Port Wentworth.
And that makes city officials with Port Wentworth very excited about what the new complex has to offer.
The facility is a 365, and we could use it for hockey, obviously. But there's party rooms in there. You could cover the ice, you can have events, you could take the ice out, you could do summer camps there. So it's a facility that's going to be multiple use. across the board on this. So we're really, really excited about it.
We're gonna have 2 sheets of ice, so we're gonna be able to have youth leagues, adult leagues, public skating. We're gonna even have an all abilities day. We'll have sled hockey for those that can't play typically. Really the list keeps going. Ballet, curling, really anything we can do on ice, we're gonna try to do it. Even if you haven't thought of it yet, we're probably gonna try it.
And before you know it, it won't be that long before the Ice Cove and Amphitheater will be open. The target date right now is either late summer or early fall of 2026. In Port Wentworth, Dave Williams, WJCL 22 News.
Exciting things ahead. All right, thanks so much, Dave. Coming up next on our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special, get ready to welcome back star goaltender Evan Cormier. He's bringing championship experience straight from the Florida Panthers' second straight Stanley Cup. That story and much more on the other side of the break.
First of all, you look at the history of Savannah just as a city itself. To have a new team here, and what is it, 3 years old now? The amount of hockey interest that's in this town is unbelievable. And the guys have been playing their whole lives. They're now representing Savannah as a Ghost Pirate, but their ultimate goal is win Kelly Cup and go up to the AHL and hopefully one day get to the NHL and win the Stanley Cup.
Pretty cool flashback from this past season when the Stanley Cup made its way from South Florida to Savannah. And Pat, you got to catch up with the keeper of the Cup, Phil Pritchard.
Yeah, Amy, he's got the coolest job in the world. Clearly, I'm in the wrong line of work, but we got to talking about what a parade would look like in the hostess city. Could you imagine the Ghost Pirates on buses going through the squares with all the trees over them? It'd be quite the sight.
Yeah, that would be quite the sight, especially with how the hostess city does parades. All right, thanks, Pat. We'll circle back with you live from Enmarket Arena shortly. You're watching the Savannah Ghost Pirates preseason special on WJCL 22. Ghost Pirates goaltender Evan Cormier helped Florida Panthers win their second straight Stanley Cup. Now he's bringing that championship mindset back to Savannah.
It was a very surreal feeling. Like I got very lucky to be there and be a part of that team.
It's been a dream year for Evan Cormier, from suiting up for the Savannah Ghost Pirates last season to earning a call-up for the Florida Panthers and lifting the Stanley Cup.
I just remember waiting on the bench, you know, when the horn went off at the end of the game. It was like an out-of-body experience. When I got handed the cup, that was something really special and something I'll never forget.
Cormier returns to Savannah under contract with the Charlotte Checkers, ready to bring that championship mindset back to the 912.
The way I saw everybody carry themselves every day, you know, with being in the gym and their on-ice habits, and especially Sergei Bobrovsky, I just watched him like a hawk, and the way he prepared, and tried to implement that into my game and just lead by example.
And Ghost Pirates head coach Jared Stahl says having a goaltender with NHL and Stanley Cup experience back in Savannah changes everything.
You learn so much of just the way they handle things, handle situations, and just the professionalism that they put in every day, that it is really their craft. And so I'm hoping that, you know, the players don't just hear from me on these type of things, that, you know, the players can lead by example, specifically Evan.
For Cormier, it's about paying it forward and bringing playoff hockey to Savannah.
I love being in Savannah. It's such a great place to play. The fans here are unbelievable. The coaching staff, everybody, my teammates. You know, I want everybody to move on and move up. And I just really want to elevate my game and be a playoff team here in Savannah.
And Cormier, one of the best goaltenders in the league last season with Savannah, he stopped 88% of the shots he faced. All right, let's take you back to Enmarket Arena, where we find our Pat Tinlin standing by. With star players like Cormier returning, the Ghost Pirates also keeping key coaches on board, including assistant Brendan Kotick.
Yeah, Kotick back for his second season. He brings strong leadership and a proven track record from his time not too far across the Savannah River in South Carolina. Before coming to the hostess city, Kotick spending time on the bench with the South Carolina Stingrays as a head coach and director of hockey operations. A former defenseman, he played 4 years at Minnesota Duluth and over 150 ECHL games before a stint in the AHL with Hartford. Kotick saying his experience on both sides of the bench helps him connect with today's players.
I can bring some communication. That was one thing that to continue to work on and know how important it is with players, especially in today's game. You know, obviously pride myself on, you know, my work ethic and the X's and O's side of the game. I see the game really well, so just being able to implement that, and then just working with the D. You know, I was a D man. It's my passion. I love doing it.
With Kotick back, it's great to see how strong the bench is for Savannah, and also how well he works with head coach Jared Stahl, definitely bringing a strong coaching crew for the Ghost Pirates.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what he and Coach Stahl do together this season. Thanks, Pat. We'll see you soon. And the Savannah Ghost Pirates continue to give back in a big way, from crushed cancer to military and first responder nights. Plenty of promotional events on tap this season. One of the most popular, the annual Teddy Bear Toss. Fans bring stuffed animals, and as soon as the Ghost Pirates score, the ice, yeah, you're looking at it, flooded with teddy bears. Last season, more than 7,800 were collected, with players and mascot Davey personally delivering them to children in local hospitals.
It's a really fun part of playing. I know it's probably my favorite part of playing, just being able to come back and give back a little bit and like do stuff like this.
It means a lot to us because obviously our days here are very long, and we're in our room, you know, we're here for a month, and having people come in, take time out of their day to see us and spend some time with us, it means a lot, and we're really happy about that.
And if you want to be a part of this season's Teddy Bear Toss, mark your calendars for Sunday, December 21st, and of course, bring your stuffed animals. All right, we have much more to get to here on our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special. Opening weekend is here. What you need to know ahead of the first puck drop of the season after the break. Time to wrap up our Savannah Ghost Pirates season preview special. The team less than 24 hours away from opening the regular season at home inside Enmarket Arena. That's where we find our Pat Tinlin, who's been hanging out there all evening long. And Pat, it won't be long until those seats behind you are filled.
Yeah, opening night is almost a sellout. It's the first of 4 home games this month. Let's take a look at puck drop. It's at 7 o'clock against the Admirals. The game live right here on WJCL 22. And they'll try to have that home ice advantage that the fans here at Enmarket Arena always deliver. We'll, of course, be bringing you all the sights and sounds the rest of the season. Amy, back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Pat. And hey, Coach's Corner is back for another season as well. Catch up with me and head coach Jared Stahl every Thursday at 4 and 7 during WJCL 22 News. We'll bring you exclusive interviews before the puck drops every week. And thank you so much for